You know, there's something I didn't notice about the Northern Lights. They each correspond to a color of the Cooper gang. There's green for Bentley, pink for Murray, and I think that's blue for Sly, although it's hard to tell because it's the same color as the sky. It's kind of dark. But I kind of find it a cool touch, although the Northern Lights themselves don't look that pretty impressive. But then again, this is PS2 standards here. Greetings all, it's Blue Knight. Welcome back to Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Previously, we started episode 7, Menace from the North A, or Menace in the North A, whichever title the game wants to prefer, and did Laser Redirection, which got us a log chopping guide for the Lumberjack games. Today we'll be continuing this first phase of jobs with RC Combat Club.
Rumor has it that several off-duty guards meet in that cabin for an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since that job we pulled in Istanbul. It was awesome.
I wonder if that's an offhanded, non-canon comment, or that's really canon. Might relate to something found in one of the comics or something, I don't know. I think the Sly Cooper series started off as a comic book lineup, and then kind of transcended into other forms of media. Just a guess, it's something that I've looked into quite a bit.
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for you to get up there. Hide out in this barrel while I send in Sly to steal the head. Sly, if you can get the stuffed moosehead without being detected, Murray should be able to join the RC Combat Club without raising any suspicion.
Now for this job you'll have to be completely stealthy. You cannot alert the guards in any way, otherwise it will count as a job fail. And you have to start all the way back at the bottom floor, no matter how far you get. Trust me, I know. But if you got to this point of the game, then playing as Sly shouldn't be a problem for you. In fact, going through these stealth jobs should be like second nature now. I mean, the real worry for me, I just gotta look out for loot. Cause as you saw in episode 6, I apparently have an unhealthy obsession with loot in this game. I guess it might come down to the fact that I'm a huge fan of collectathons from games like Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Donkey Kong 64. I guess it's that I've been trained... I guess I've been trained from those games to collect as many pointless objects as possible. Because I just like those kind of games that much. I think John might start talking at this point. He should. Or I might be thinking about Laser Redirection's cabin. I think I am. Just gotta keep swinging until this guard falls asleep. There we go. It's kind of funny though, when you keep swinging, his hat disappears in and... Oh my gosh! Out of instinct, I sneak attack the guard. When I completely forgot that I can't do that in this portion of the job. Well, I guess that's another thing that I've picked up for these games, is that sneak attacking without a second thought. I've learned how to ping uncontrollably, and apparently sneak attack guards as well. I am an idiot. A complete idiot. Although I think the ruby I got for this guy before, or whatever loot I got from him my last attempt, might carry over, so I guess I'm gonna have a bit more loot coming out of this job than I expected. Still, that was a pretty stupid thing for me to do. And I completely said that you cannot sneak attack or hit these guards in any way. Then you'll fail the job, and I of course ignore my own advice, because I am a complete idiot. hopefully this guard will fall asleep faster than last time. Good. I was only gonna go to pickpocket him and leave him be, but out of instinct, I sneak attacked him. I guess John doesn't talk here. Guess I was thinking about the last cabin. Now, I think this guard was asleep before you get to this higher level, but he will always be awake no matter how long you wait. Or maybe he was just uh, flailing his head to keep himself awake or something. I don't know. But something that I noticed during my practice run. But anyways, we finally got the moose head, which looks like one of the guards, and I think I have a scary theory about this, but...
Murray, heads up.
Hey, fellas, any of you guys think you can beat the moose? Maybe put a bet on it.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
That RC combat drone takes some skill to control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the fallen ammo, press the square button to fire its turret. Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
Now, controlling this RC turret is more complicated than it looks because depending on how much you turn, your turret will keep turning in a circle. So I guess my advice is to take Bentley's pro tip and stop after collecting some ammo and hit your opponent's turret. So don't be too close to it because you'll likely damage yourself and probably kill yourself before your opponent dies. Also, it's not fair that your opponent has a flamethrower, which I'm getting my carcass kicked repeatedly by. How come he has a flamethrower and I don't? It's because I'm the new guy? It's kind of BS. Trying to get some distance from him. Though I think my drone is gonna get destroyed first. Yep, it did. And it was from my own ammo too. I knew it was gonna happen. There was no way to avoid it. And, oh, he got the ammo first. Ah! That's the thing about these drones. They take a long time to self-right, if they self-right at all. It's kind of stupid that they don't self-right almost immediately with almost a lot of things in video games that they do manage to self-right themselves immediately after it. I'm gonna get destroyed again, aren't I?
You won, eh? But I ain't got no money.
That might be okay. It all depends
Depends on what?
on whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light battery.
Oh, well, I guess I owe ya.
Okay, apparently I won that by doing absolutely nothing. I should have done that before. Figures. But something strange about that guard that you defeat in the RC combat match. Most of the time though, when he talks, his model is frozen. That's one of the few times I've ever seen him move, though the audio was syncing a little. But it's rare that you see that guard move when he talks after you win the RC combat match. Most of the other times I've played this game, he ends up being frozen without his lips moving. I think the only time I can remember him actually being in motion was the first time I ever completed RC Combat Club. It's kind of weird that out of all the times that he would actually move, it would be when I'm recording. I guess that's a good bit of luck when I'm trying to record these videos. Get rid of you after you got your loot. Really stop trying to sneak attack guards, otherwise I'll have a repeat of what happened in the last job. But now we're gonna go to one of the jobs I'm most worried about. Bear cave bugging. If bear cub kidnapping was any indication, things are gonna get a bit hectic.
The wild bears in the area have been tagged with radio tracking devices. If you can snag enough of them, we should be able to set up a receiver array around Jean Bisson's house.
I'm always up for bugging someone's home.
The first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
This is the part I'm most worried about. Trying to get those transmitters from the bears. And you won't believe where they put the transmitters.
The radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Sounds safe.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice. Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, causing any kind of noise will wake the bears up, forcing you to fail this job. I think if you fail, you have to get the transmitters all over again. Not sure, it's been a while since I did fail this job. Although the last time I did do that, when I stepped right on the thin ice, I'm not lying, my game froze at that exact moment. I'm not sure how, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I was playing too fast for the game to keep up, I'm not sure. But the second I stepped on the thin ice, the game froze. I'm not sure if that's ironic or very funny, but it was something I just wanted to point out. I can only imagine how Slime must feel having to be this close to the bears and essentially pickpocketing the transmitters from their mouths. And these bears, they might look all innocent and probably adorable, but those eyes tell a different story. Those red eyes show the face, no, not the face of mercy, the face of pure evil in this game. I might be suffering some PTSD from the bear cub kidnapping. I don't know. I just don't like the bears, as you can tell by now. But fortunately, we're almost done with this portion of bear cub kidnapping. Yeah, there's a part 2 to this, like laser redirection. Come on. Just open your mouth so I can get out of here already, please. Thank you.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step. To form a receiver array, you'll have to place the radio transmitters in precise locations around Jean Bisson's base of operations.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button to place the transmitter.
Unfortunately, there are waypoints that we can ping in case you don't know where all the places are. So that's a good difference from laser redirection, though that job had a specific reason why you couldn't ping, because you had to use the laser to track down the locations. Thankfully, that's not the case here. I'm gonna fall, aren't I? I always forget that hook. Damn it. I always forget that hook when I'm scaling this part of the sawmill. I don't know why, I just always do. I guess it's because it's mostly out of sight. I don't tend to look up. Even though it is visible enough that you can see it. So the first transmitter part is on this silo. It's right up in your face when you walk out of the bear cave. And I see another clue over there. Should I go after that first or do the job? Pretty close, so I guess I'll just grab that first. Don't 18 clues. I'm still amazed at how many clues I've got this early on in the game. We're not even into the second phase of jobs yet, that I'm already nearly... Yeah, I'm already 2/3 of the way there. Though I know I'm not gonna get all the clues. I know there's gonna be a few that I'll be missing in some pretty obscure or obvious locations. Okay, where's the second one? actually gonna go around in a clockwork clock. Yeah, clockwise direction. Jeez, I can't speak. Then again, when have I been, when have I been ever, when have I ever been able to speak properly? It's probably a good reason why I took a Let's Play, because I want to improve my speech patterns. I want to get up on that silo. What's the quickest way? Probably I could jump on those pile of logs. Then I could probably paraglide my way there. No, I'll just hop on this roof. Hop on that roof. There's another clue over there, though it's a better chance for you to get it from the silo. There's another clue over here, though. Yep, already 2/3 of the way there. Pretty impressed. Wait, get the transporter down first.
Perk up your ears, boys. I'm gonna tell you all the tally for last month. The Blue Lumberjack team managed to clear cut 128 acres of forest. Not bad considering they had to kill all them badgers to do it, eh? But now, the Gold Lumberjack team, bless their hearts, those boys chopped down 211 acres. Y'all hear that? 211 acres of progress. Almost brings a tear to my eye when I think about how much wilderness y'all tamed. Keep up the good work, fellas. Not long till we can start putting up those track homes. Yeah.
Bit of an update on the Lumberjack games. But we all know that that is ultimately benefiting John Bisson, because he's just tearing down Mother Nature, and the more trees that are taken out, the better it is for his business, I suppose. I'm not even sure lumberjacking is a prime business anymore in the world. It might be in Canada somewhere. Then again, I've lived in the city all my life, so I wouldn't know. I barely even know what the countryside of Canada looks like. Able to get up there? I highly doubt it. Yeah, maybe I could jump on this. Yeah, that worked. I think it's, yep, it's another clue over there. I don't want to say that I might get all the clues here, because I don't want to jinx it. Slight chance that might happen. One of the remaining transmitter points is going to be on Bisson's house. I guess that's another reason why Bisson's house was put into this level. Other than just being just for show, and for the recon mission. Getting up there might be a bit of a challenge, because it's a bit of a slope you have to overcome. And just as I say that, I get through it flawlessly. Of course. Now the last one, yep, it was gonna be the second, well, supposedly, in my mind, it was gonna be the second transmitter point, but I just completely forgot about that and went the other direction. And maybe it might be a point that will be very simple to get to. Well, not as simple, but I was able to find a way to get there.
Nice work. The array's up and running. After reading through the log chopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat. Now, I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest, grab an egg, and then head back to the safe house. Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light Battery is hidden in a silo nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blimp. First, we'll short the battery with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success. Pretty good, huh?
Well, considering how Spice in the Sky went, she said I had a 5% chance of blowing up, and it was a couple of times I did blow up. So I'm not completely trusting Bentley's calculations, though that's gonna be on my skill. But with all that being said, I think we've done enough for today. So next time on Slide 2 Bandit Thieves, we'll be kicking off the second phase of jobs with Old Gristleface. Until next time, everyone, farewell for now.